Hey guys, it's your boy MKS here, back in another video. Hope everyone's well as ever, and hope you checked out parts 1 and 2 and enjoyed them. If not, please check them out, and I hope you will enjoy them. So as I said, in parts 1 and 2, this is about my ideas. These videos are about my ideas for African empowerment, African American empowerment, and African empowerment, and the global Black diaspora, as it is Black History Month in the US. And so for February, I hope to focus on the global Black diaspora, but especially African Americans and Africans, and that sort of thing. So, as I say, hope you enjoyed the ideas I shared, and please share your own thoughts, ideas, what you think what you think of my video. Hopefully, it won't be too harsh. What ideas you didn't like, what ideas you did like, and how you think I did generally. But again, I'd love to hear also your suggestions, bearing in mind the goal of All Being Well empowering African Americans each February, and again the global Black diaspora. So anyway, without me going on too much, waffling too much, I'm going to try and crack on with my list. So here goes. So number 21, just to recap some of the ideas I talked about before. I hope to empower African Americans through things like supporting the YouTubers, supporting their YouTube channels, African tourism, listening to Black people talking about their experience of traveling, and what countries they think they should boycott and which countries they think they should support, and possibly even which companies they think they should boycott or support, which companies have helped them and which companies don't, which I hope to get to again, and a few things like Black people in technology, especially young people and women, and that sort of thing, how other minorities can help African Americans and the global Black diaspora, and how they can help each other. Again, mentorship and things like that. So and that kind of thing. So yeah, so and also Black history as told by Black people themselves from their own experiences, as told by their community, by Black people themselves. And number 22, I hope to hope to encourage Black futurists, or people who can look into the future and predict things, and how Black people can become more entrepreneurial and become investors, and be inspired to become investors, and again mentor each other, and just generally support each other, and share stories which will hopefully inspire more Black people to achieve their full potential. Don't know what happened there. And like hearing stories like people like if I can pronounce the name right, Octavia Butler, I think the name was, who was a sci-fi author, and things like that. So showing, challenging the stereotypes of Black people, and also like Black people learning about dyslexia and strengths associated with dyslexia, as well as weaknesses. In fact, possibly more strengths than weaknesses, and that sort of thing. Also to number 23. I also dream to look at fundraising ideas for the global Black diaspora, again, especially from African Americans and people from Africa, but also the diaspora, and how they can support each other generally, and just encourage each other, and like fundraise for each other, and talk about fundraising ideas, what companies can support them, what organizations can support them, as well as individuals, and that sort of thing, how they can use funds that they get to support each other, and like how banks can invest in Black-owned businesses, but again, they can get also more training, and like things like stationery and technological equipment, which can help them set their own businesses, and learn new things and new skills and all that. Whether that's for their career in terms of working for someone else, or whether it's to create their own business, and like especially from a young age, like getting stationery. Like African banks, for instance, could give, in terms of talking about Africa, African banks could give more stuff like stationery, pens, and things like that for students across Africa, so it can hopefully empower them, because young people are the future as well. Number 24, again, I'd love to look at how the global Black diaspora can support each other and network together, learn from each other, and just generally support each other, encourage each other around the world as well, and mentor each other. Like African Americans can go to Africa and mentor people and things like that. And again, what they can learn from each other, what ideas, excuse me, they can get together, and how they can invest together. Number 25, I'd love to create a network for Black technologists around the world, to network together and connect and look at ways to get more black people into technology, and look at what charities, organisations and NGOs can generally support them to do so. Number 26, I'd love to look into things like Black Wall Street and organisations throughout history and what they've achieved, again, the accomplishments of the black community and how they can work together around the world, like across Europe, America and around the world, and that sort of thing. Number 27, I think it would be good if African Americans and other the global black diaspora acknowledged organisations and companies which support them, because this, I think, would do two things. Number one, it would encourage them to support them more because they'll feel acknowledged and they'll think it's good for their company or their business basically supports black community, the worldwide global black diaspora. Because if the black communities united, I think that people want to support them more and invest in them, because they'll know that that will increase their custom in the long run, and it will, as well as making them feel appreciated, it will make them think they can increase their PR, basically, so they'll get more sales and that sort of thing. So obviously that's why people sponsor things and fund things, I suppose, generally speaking. It's generally not always, it's very rarely is it altruism, and even when it is, it's rarely ever pure altruism. There's normally want something in return. I think that's human nature. And also encourage more people to invest or support such communities, because they'll see that they can get something back out of it. Number 28, I think this makes up for a lot of historical oppression of the global black diaspora, and turns a negative into a positive, hopefully. 29, again, I love other communities, such as my own community, the mixed race community, and Asians and Native Americans, even other people of colour. I don't think there are any other groups of people of colour, but Black, Asian, mixed race and Native Americans coming together to support each other. And number 30, I hope to continue with new ideas and hopefully come up with new videos and talk about different ideas that I might have forgotten in these videos, and continue to learn about, say, black business owners, and perhaps do videos about profiling some black business owners and black-owned banks, so I can raise their profile. Again, please check out channels like Black Exodus, black YouTuber channels and things like that. Anyway, I'm out. Peace and love.